Good morning. My name is Sally Dyer. I'd like to take a few minutes to share with you all what has and is happening in our community with regard to the tornadoes that swept through the area in May of 2019. The destruction is still very obvious in many communities, and homeowners are still relying on volunteers, faith-based organizations, and the local long-term recovery group to help them rebuild their homes and their lives. I'm so proud of how many Westminster members stepped up to the plate in the early weeks and months following the disaster. Just days after the storms, we had more than 12 members volunteer to respond to survivors seeking assistance through the Crisis Cleanup Hotline program. We responded to more than 300 of those calls. Thank you all so much. During the summer, we had several groups of hardy members, organized by Milt Ross, go out and work on tree and debris removal for some very appreciative homeowners. Thank you for venturing out in that heat to help those in need. Just this past February, the former Memorial Presbyterian Church on Smithville Road was selected to become a Presbyterian Disaster Assistance, or PDA, host site for volunteers coming to help in the rebuilding effort. The Presbytery of the Miami Valley continues to encourage and support any and all of our efforts to help our neighbors in need. Westminster members answered the bell when asked if they would serve on the Presbytery Task Force team to help oversee the process of turning the education building into a host site. Thank you, Jerry Schell and Karen Clute, for stepping up. And then the coronavirus showed up in March. It has drastically altered the course of volunteerism, especially as it relates to responding to disasters. In March, PDA put a moratorium on all volunteer travel until October 1st, which has led to the closing down of all of our host sites around the country. Even though we won't be able to host PDA volunteers for many months, I'm happy to report that this host site is one with an ecumenical partner, the Brethren Disaster Ministries, or BDM, a national group similar to PDA. A lot of work has been happening by BDM, the Long-Term Recovery Group, and the Presbytery to create a safe and healthy place for volunteers to stay and work when they come to Dayton.
Hi, I'm Sammy Deacon with Brethren Disaster Ministries, and we are so excited to be here in Dayton to help with the disaster recovery from the Memorial Day tornadoes a year ago. We're also very excited to be working with the Presbytery and the PDA volunteers.
BDM hopes to begin welcoming some of their small teams later this summer. We are so thankful to have such a caring and dedicated group with whom to share this host site and who will pave the way forward for our future volunteers. As you can see all around our area, there is still a lot of work to be done to help our neighbors recover from the tornadoes. If you'd like to put your faith into action by working with the Westminster team sometime this summer, please visit the church website for more information about this opportunity. Our neighbors need our help.